how to sell print on demand on TikTok Shop. Hello guys and welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we will be showing you how you will be able to set up a print on demand service or a print on demand store on your TikTok Shop, as you can see here. So we will be using different platforms and integrations to help improve the output or like the product that we would be selling, and the possible applications that we would be using is Canva and Shopify. And for our print on demand service, we will be using this platform called Printify, which is basically a platform that allows us to put any design on any of the products available for us to sell. They have options from t-shirts to stickers to phone cases. They have all sorts of varieties, and we will be exploring and showing you guys how to utilize these outputs or these products together. And let's get started. So like I mentioned, we will be starting and setting up our service with Printify. Printify in itself is a print on demand and also a drop shipping platform. So you no longer need to have to worry about the inventory of the product that are going to be made. They will be the one going to be delivering or going to be sending the product to your customers. So over here right now, we're currently in Printify. We're first going to need to establish a connection between our Printify account and our TikTok store account over here. So after creating an account in Printify, you will be able to see over here on the left side, you have this option for new account or new store. If you select this, you will be able to see your pre-existing stores that you have connected or tried to connect to. And if you don't have any stores yet, and if you want to connect a store, simply click on add a new store over here on the bottom. After that, we will be able to see or redirected to this page over here. You will be able to see all the different applications or all the different platforms that you are actually able to connect to. And as you can see, we have Etsy, Shopify, TikTok, Printify Pop-Up, eBay, Squarespace, Wix, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, Walmart, PrestaShop, and API. And as you can see, TikTok is one of those options. So all we need to do is to select TikTok, and it will show us how to connect our TikTok store. So right now, it is currently available that you have to be a US residency to connect TikTok Shop and Printify. So the account or the type of TikTok Shop that you need to have right now is going to be supposed to be in America. But don't worry, I will still teach you guys later on how you will be able to do this if you are not based in the US. But anyway, let's proceed to it for now. So as you can see, we're going to create our store. So the name doesn't really matter, although it needs to be something easily recognizable. This is going to be the store name that will be identified over here on your Printify. So as you can see here, so simply put in simple words or like simple title over here. So let's go with TikTok Shop. Click on connect. And over here, to sell on TikTok, you would need to have a seller account, and you need to have your seller center, which is this one over here. What we're seeing right now is the seller center of TikTok, where we will be able to add products, manage orders, manage shippings, promotions, all of those typical e-commerce things. You will be able to manage it inside of our seller center over here. So this is the version of TikTok Shop. So over here right now, let's go back to Printify. Simply enable or select the check mark if you have this existing items. You have a TikTok Shop account and you have selected seller shipping option on your TikTok Shop. After that, simply click on connect and you will see this pop up over here, which will proceed us to the next step or like additional instructions on what we need to do. And as you can see, like I mentioned earlier, the only available right now is United States. So you need to register as a TikTok Shop seller from United States if you are going to connect directly to Printify. But what if you're not from the United States? What if you want to do print on demand still? The way to do that is that we will be using a third-party app named Shopify. Now, Shopify is a great platform. It's a platform that existed before TikTok Shop. It's a platform that was very popular during the pandemic. It was the platform that people used the most for drop shipping, for print on demand, all sorts of business types. People used Shopify for that because of its flexibility and all of its ability to connect multiple platforms together. And we will be taking advantage of Shopify's ability of being able to or being capable to connect to multiple platforms such as TikTok over here and Printify. We noticed earlier that we have Shopify as part of our options in Printify. So all we need to do is to click on Shopify and then put in our store URL to connect with our Printify over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to open our online store and we're going to open our preview URL so that we could have our URL. So let's wait for this one to appear. Over here on your themes, click on the three dots, click on preview, and we will be able to see our store over here. So only copy this initial section, the one with the .com. And then let's go here, simply put that, click on connect. And we should be able to successfully connect our Shopify and our Printify together. As you can see, it redirected us to this installation or like request access section, where as you can see, Printify, print on demand. We're simply going to click on install, which will successfully install our app over here. As you can see, print on demand. We're going to wait for a few seconds for it to fully finish setting up. What we're going to do after this is, after this section, we should be redirected back to our Printify. So over here, you're going to simply log in with your information. So click on or enter whatever information that you want. For me, I'm going to go with my Google account. So simply wait for this. And after successfully logging in, as you can see, we will now see like a dashboard of Printify inside of our Shopify store, as you can see. So we're going to go back to our Printify over here. Go back to our store. And before we go back there, actually, I want to show you guys the different products that we will be able to actually create our product on. So to be able to view that, simply open our catalog and we will be able to see the different types of product that we will be able to create a print on demand on, like the products. What type of product can we put our designs on? So we have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, blankets, candles, coffee. These are currently some of the most popular products right now in their product catalog. They also have trending products like a blanket over here. You could put an entire design on an entire blanket. You also have mugs, ornaments, pajamas. You have scented candles, journals, canvas, plush blanket, color morphing mug, art print, and many more. So there's a lot of different options that we will be able to choose from. Here's a better list over here, as you can see, from men's clothing to women's clothing to kids clothing to food and health and beauty, accessories, home living, and many more, as you can see. Then there's bigger categories over here. So we have connected our Shopify store over here. As you can see, this is our Shopify store. And now we have successfully connected. Now that we have successfully connected our Shopify and Printify, how do we now interact our TikTok shop with Printify if I have connected it to Shopify? Like I have been explaining earlier, Shopify is capable of being able to connect to multiple products or multiple platforms. And so it is also capable of connecting to Shopify or TikTok store or our TikTok shop over here. So to find the application for us to do this, simply click on apps over here on the left side, this section over here. Either you will see a pop-up or this will happen. All you need to do is to click on all recommended apps and you will see all the recommended over here. Now, Printful is also one of the other types of platform that you could use to have a print-on-demand service. We could actually check that out later on in the video. But over here, simply scroll down, click on Shopify App Store. So the purpose of the App Store is to improve our experience with Shopify, add some features that is not typically available, all kinds of stuff. So over here on the search bar, simply search for TikTok Shop and it will show us all the apps related to TikTok, as you can see here. And as you can see, we have different options. So we have own base over here. We have quick sync. As you can see, own base basically allows us to sync products inventory between Shopify and TikTok Shop automatically. Similarly with quick sync. Although the thing that I don't like about this is that most of these options are paid, and I would need to have a plan for me to access them. But there are free trials that you guys could check out, and I think there are some options over here that are definitely worth buying or worth purchasing a subscription on. So for example, over here we have quick sync for TikTok Shop over here. So basically the feature of quick sync is it will be able to sync our inventory, sync names, sync prices, description, images, variants, basically anything related to the product. It will be able to get anything inside of our products over here. If a product existed in our product list, for example this one, and you have established a connection of quick sync and TikTok Shop together, you will be able to have the same product inside of our TikTok Shop over here in the list of products available over here. And I can't show you guys exactly the section for TikTok Shop and Shopify, but you would need to get the quick sync over here and connect them. And it will be an automated process wherein if there's something here, it will automatically be applied in our TikTok Shop over here. So going back on our Printify over here, we're going to add a product. So we're going to click on browse product, and let's look for a product that we would like to print on demand or dropship. So over here, maybe let's go with a very simple one, a mug. Open a mug, and you will be able to see the description about the mug, like typical features, the sizes, ceramic material, about key features, as you can see, a sizing guide, care instruction, all of those things. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on Start Designing. After that, we will be redirected to this page. As you can see, we will be able to see our section over here where we will be able to add and put our design over here. So we could either generate some AI image. As you can see over here on the left side, it should be this section over here. We could either generate an AI image, we could add our own text, we could check out our own library. As you can see, we could put our own graphics or templates and all of those things. But I would suggest or recommend that you guys choose Canva, because in Canva, there's a lot of things that we could actually use. There's a lot of freedom with the elements in comparison to the graphics section over here in Printify. As you can see, although it's good, the options in Canva is much better in my opinion. So over here, let me turn this into a 1x1 option for now. We're going to resize this design. Now what you could do is that you could design whatever you want. You could go to elements over here, and then you could search basically whatever element that you want to have for your print on demand. So any design that you want. So maybe let's search for a cat. There we go. Let's make a cat related design over here. And we could put this. Let's just make a random design for now. There we could put this. It's a very random output. Anyway, let's say this is our design. Very basic, very minimalistic. And all we need to do is to download this. Click on download. You could have transparent background or not. Click on download, and then it will download as a PNG, as you can see. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our design over here. Simply drag it, and it will upload, and there we go. So you'll see that there is a guide here. It depends on the product that you will be using. But let's say this is our front side. There we go. Click on Save Product. You can also select variants if you want, as you can see. So this is what our design looks like right now. The position of the design is a bit awkward, but in real life it would look better. As you can see, this is what it should look like. It has mock-up designs, which is really great, which would allow you to really visualize what the product would look like. And currently, this is what our product looks like. and you could now modify the title, add different things, add a different description if you want. Then you could modify the description as well. There's also tags that you could have. Then you have your shipping, and then over here your pricing, you could have this as well. You could also automatically have it, as you can see. And if you're happy with all of these options that you have over here, simply click on publish, and you will be able to publish the specific product or the specific item into your Shopify store. So let's wait for our status over here. Currently it's publishing. There we go, uploading image. Now with the different settings that you saw earlier, when we are creating our design, it would vary depending on the product that you're trying to add the design on, right? Earlier we saw a mug, but the options would look different for t-shirt. There would be more variants, there would be more options, stuff like that. As you can see, it's currently published, and if I refresh our Shopify store over here, it should appear on part of our products. And there we go, this is our products over here. We now have our ceramic mugs. Now, as you can see, the item from Printify was put into our Shopify store, and like how I explained earlier with the quick sync option, whatever product is listed in the product list, it will automatically be transferred into our seller center over here, or our TikTok shop. So whatever you do in Printify, it will use Shopify as a bridge to directly go to your TikTok shop. Now, if you want to start selling products for the main purpose of the customer being the one who would be selling the design, you could simply just do the same thing, upload an empty design like a product that you're offering, and upload an empty design of the mug, and then you can simply put in the description. Let's go over here. You can simply click on add new product in our TikTok shop, and what we're going to do is we're going to be adding an empty design. There's no design on the product that you're trying to offer, like let's say the mug. Same thing, you're not going to put anything in the image. I mean, you're going to upload the image of the mug, but there's no design. And then you're going to put in the product name, print on demand, or like put your design, use your design, print the design that you want, those type of description, put it on the product description, all of those things. Instruct your customer that they need to send you an image of the design they want to put on the product. And once that is done, all you need to do is to go back to our Printify over here, create the product or create the design by putting in the design of the item into this section, and then you will be able to send or have that specific product custom made with the custom design of your customer and have it delivered to them. You could modify like the orders over here. You could manage the orders so that the product would be sent to that specific customer. Or if you like the design, you could also start selling that as well. Now, I mentioned earlier that we also had a drop shipping or another drop shipping platform we could check out. So it's called Printful. So if we check it out, Printful over here, it's also similarly with Printify. It's the same concept, it's the same idea, where you will be able to upload any design, you will be able to choose any type of product among their options, and you will be able to design them willingly and properly. You could also order for yourselves, which is also really great. It's the same concept. Basically, you guys could check this platform out. So you could decide whether you want to use Printify or Printful for your business. It depends on your preferability and whichever platform you find easier to utilize, I guess. But aside from that, that's basically it, guys. That is how you will be able to do a drop shipping with your TikTok shop. Now, it might need some manual effort. You can't really rely on the automation. Like, you can't rely solely on automation. You would need to perform or do a lot of things yourselves. Like I explained earlier, that in the uploading or when you're putting up a product in TikTok shop, you could also mention that or instruct them that they would need to send you the product, stuff like that. You're going to, of course, formulate those instructions and communicate with your customers effectively to be able to satisfy them with the design that you're going to create. But anyway, that's basically it, guys. If you like this video, consider leaving a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.